शङ्करं शम्भुमीशानमे शिवं शङ्करं शम्भुमीशानमे.
Hi friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. So we will continue our discussion around different minor arcana cards. We have already completed our discussion on the suit of Pentacles, suit of Swords and the suit of Cups. And we have started our discussion on the suit of Wands. So the card which we are going to discuss today from the suit of Wands is the Nine of Wands. And before we'll start our discussion on understanding this card, just a quick recap of all what we have studied so far. We have already discussed that tarot is basically used for doing a character analysis, to get a glimpse of the future, to get a solution to remediate confusion, and it also helps in doing meditation and scanning your energies of any evil or good influence. Whenever it comes to understanding the constituting numbers which makes up these tarot cards, they can be divided into two chunks, the major arcana cards and the minor arcana cards. Arcana is a Latin word which means secret. So these major arcana cards, which are in total 22 in numbers, tell about the universal theme, more impactful, long-lasting circumstances, situation and the events. But when it comes to understanding the impact of these energies, which makes up the daily drama of our life, our fight for survival, our job, our security, our relationship, then you need to study these minor arcana cards. These minor arcana cards are in total 56 in numbers and can be divided into four suits. The suit of Wands, which represents the fire element, tells about the action, creativity, movement, confidence, aggression. Next is the suit of Cups, which represents the water element, tells about the spiritual experiences and the emotional relationship. Next is the suit of Swords, which represents the air element and tells about your intellect, thought, reason, mental clarity along with stress, anxiety and depression. And last is the suit of Pentacles, which represents the earth element and tells about the finances, security and the stability. Now each of these four suits in total carries 14 cards, the aces, the 9 numbered cards from the card number 2 till the card number 10 and the 4 court cards, page, knight, queen and the king. So far in our this discussion on the suit of Wands, we have discussed that the Ace of Wands tells about some new beginning, new incorporated businesses, along with in a particular situation, you need to proceed with confidence, courage and you need to take your enthusiasm to its height. Two of Wands tells about being bold, showing personal power along with originality, being inventive. Three of Wands tells about exploring the unknown, having a foresight along with demonstrating the leadership. Four of Wands tells about celebration, excitement along with freedom from all the anxieties and the worries. Five of Wands is a negative card which tells about the disagreement, competition and the hassles. Six of Wands is a very positive card which tells about the triumph, victory and pride. Seven of Wands is a card which tells about the aggression, defiance and the conviction. And Eight of Wands, the card just previous to it, is all about the the conclusion, the quick action and the newses. Now we will try to understand this Nine of Wands. As you can see in this card, in this illustration, that this man looks heavily bandaged. It just looks like he has fought with someone. He is leaning over to this wand which he is holding in his hand, which is giving this impression that he is slouching on this crutch, and behind him you can see these 8 wands, which just gives this impression that it looks like he is protecting this territory of his. So what can we get to know as a divinatory meaning from this card? First of all, when it comes to understanding the divinatory meaning of these cards, it's very important because it gives us this hint that in a particular situation, how we need to act, what is the attitude which we should carry. We are confused, that is the only reason we have come for a tarot reading. And these tarot readings, via these cards, give us this hint that in this particular situation, you need to carry this attitude, you need to proceed with this belief in your actions. When it comes to understanding the divinatory meaning of this card first of all tells about a pause in some kind of struggle. Just tells about that you have the necessary strength in your reserve. You might not face this thing and not believe this thing, but inside you have this necessary potential and courage to handle and counter any kind of the adversity of the life. This card also tells about the defensiveness, when you need to defend all those things what you believe in. This card also tells about the stamina and the perseverance, that you should not yield to the negativities. You should not, kind of not surrender, not compromise. This is the time when you should gather all of your energies and you should fight, you should defend what you believe in. So when it comes to understanding the divinatory meaning of this card tells about power, strength, defensiveness, stamina and the perseverance. Whenever it comes to understanding the meaning of this card, if this card will come out to be reversed in your reading, this just tells about all those kind of situation of ill health, adversity, obstacles can be seen if this card will come out to be reversed in your reading. Whenever it comes to understanding the meaning of this card in the real life situation of the people, so let's say for example someone who is going through bad health, the appearance of this card is just going to give this hint that no matter that you are feeling the blues, you are going through the hard times because of the bad health, but you have the necessary potential and courage within you to fight this disease and come out as a fighting, survivor, as a warrior. So this is all what we get to know from this card. This is a very important card. This card just gives this hope that no matter how the hardship and the troubles of the life are trying to put us down, we need to fight back with full of energy, and we need to show the perseverance, stamina, and we need to defend the cause. So this is all what I wanted to say as my take on the 9 of Wands. I hope you guys found this video informational. For further more updates and notification on tarot, please subscribe my channel and like my Facebook page. Thanks.
शिवोऽहं शिवो शिवानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिव